In the city of Lyon, some Muslim women wear the traditional veil and some don't. France is a secular state, and to live up to one's religion is not always easy. Naza Bouguera works in a nursing home. She moved to France in 1963. To do the 5 daily prayers required by Islam, she has to adapt her schedule.
Before I go to work, I manage a prayer. Then, when I get home in the evening, I must catch up on all 4 prayers that I missed during the day. That's a lot of praying. It means I must put everything else aside to catch up on my praying. If I could pray at work, there wouldn't be this problem. But the main problem is how people look at you and how they see you.
To avoid attracting attention, Naza also gave up wearing the veil. Her French lifestyle changed her methods of worship. For some other people, however, it's the opposite. Salima was raised in a typical French family. She converted to Islam when she was 14 years old, and she's one of the rare veiled women willing to comment on the way Muslim women live in France. She would like to wear her veil to work as a civil servant, but she can't.
I think the law is quite restrictive, considering the fact that we live in a country that allows freedom of religion and all types of freedom. The law doesn't let us fully express our identity.
Her new identity that was chosen and not inherited bothered some of her family members. Her father saw Muslim women as entirely submissive. Salima only halfway agrees.
We are only ever submissive to God. We aren't under the command of a husband, a father or a brother, as some might think. There is a big difference in between culture and cult.
Salima says she's free, but some men use religion to dominate their wives and women in general. Marie-Martine Chambard fights this type of abuse through her organization, Women Against Integralism.
There is a problem when discriminations occur. We live in a society that doesn't discriminate women from men, a society that doesn't give women a certain role because they are women, and that doesn't give men a certain role because they are men. Each does what they can, depending on their competence and capacities. So there's a problem when women feel discriminated, and they want out. When someone assigns them a role they don't want, and we all know that leads to tragedy.
In a never-ending compromise, Muslim women in France must find their way somewhere between French laws and their personal faith.